Yeah.
It's so easy being in the cell of what's happening right now. Be it good, be it bad.
Yeah.
It's easy to fall in that trap.
Would you want to be immortal,
Mm-hmm.
or you're gonna be a time traveler, but as soon as you travel back in time, you don't have any memory of the future? That because I remember we stole. Well, not it's not it's not stealing. Remember who drove? Probably me.
Oh, for sure.
I
It's
don't
gonna
have
be
license
you.
that time.
This guy's a snitch. Keeps on snitching on himself. So, what are we gonna name this shit? It's Tuesday. You know what that means? Another episode from your boys. You got Edmund here.
You got me too, X.
Doseki.
I'm in the mix of watching the solar eclipse and then waiting for my turn during the court hearing because it's just teleconference.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
why
I don't
was
have to be there.
wondering. I was wondering how you got to get to the court hearing.
So yeah, it's I think since the pandemic, that's when they started doing the teleconference. But I
Oh,
don't have any idea before too, so I might be mistaken.
yeah. I think they might be calling me too with the thing. What's it called? For my traffic ticket.
Small claims?
No, but
Maybe MPI?
no. I think they're just going to call. It's
Oh,
the provincial court,
okay, that's weird.
which is convenient.
Oh,
at
cause
least.
you didn't yeah, did you say you're not
And I'm not
guilty?
contesting it
Okay.
because I don't know how else I'd argue with it. I turned left on a no left sign,
Yeah, the truck. It used to be there's a truck sign, right? No left turn for trucks.
but
Yeah, we talked about that in the
yeah,
previous episode.
but then it says there. The last time I went there, it doesn't say that it's for
Exactly.
trucks. Just
They removed the
no
sign
left turn.
totally now, right? I don't
I'm
think it's
not
back
sure.
yet.
I just haven't turned left on that slot anymore.
You know, when I was watching that episode, I kind of feel bad, like deep within me. I'm trashing our cops so bad
Yeah.
that I forgot that they're doing a good job with other stuff too.
Like what?
With the crimes and
Are they?
all the
I don't
all the
really keep
shit
up.
they have to put up with.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, I don't know if you've heard about it, so be careful because I know. Fuck, I'm gonna get rid of this. I can't see anything. It's nice for the lights though.
I was gonna say take it off. It feels weird.
But this happened last week. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's in your favorite fast food restaurant.
Burger King
Someone
at McPhillips?
no,
Where at?
but Burger King in Corridon
Okay.
or in Confusion Corner, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Someone like a meth head came in, wandered around the restaurant, and slit a customer's throat
Okay.
for no reason at all.
Okay.
Fucking Winnipeg, eh?
That's not a Winnipeg handshake. That's a
That's
Winnipeg hug, pretty much.
yeah, it's crazy. Like imagine that. That's why I always tell other people, me personally, I don't like sitting like behind like the door, or I usually sit and behind me there's a wall so that way I can see everything just in
Okay.
case something happen. I know what's
Yeah.
going on. Like even if someone's gonna be going towards me, I can start like preparing myself what's gonna happen.
Wouldn't you be backed in a corner though, if you do that?
Well, at least I know it's
Well, I
yeah, at
guess
least
if
I can
it's
prepare, right? I can do some escape route
Oh, I thought you
or
were gonna
fight
do.
back.
I thought you were gonna do your aikido.
Sure, yeah.
You still remember it?
Oh
though?
yeah. Like they taught a lot of practical stuff.
Didn't you do that when you were like 14 to 16? Do you think you
Grade
still
4
remember
and
that?
grade
See,
4 and grade 5.
even way back. That's 10.
What's that? Is that
10
12?
and 11.
No.
Yes, it is. 12 is grade 6.
Okay.
So
But yeah, grade 4 and grade
Would you
5.
still remember?
No, I can still remember it. Because like
Okay.
the basic, the basic principles of Aikido is be smart.
Okay.
If
Is it
someone grabbed you by the neck,
okay?
use your two fingers to poke their eye
Okay.
or kick their balls if they're a guy.
Okay. You know what? Though when you said the first principle of Aikido is be smart, if you had to turn to Aikido just to stay smart, you're not smart. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like you don't have to fight fair with
Okay. That I
Aikido.
didn't know. So it's not like an honorable martial art then?
Well, I wouldn't say it's. I don't know. Like that's what my instructor told me.
Might be your that might have been instructor specific.
Maybe,
That might
but
be
it's
your
it's very practical, right?
yeah. I mean, I'd be into it if that's
Yeah.
what's been taught for me for self defense. But if it's gonna be for martial arts, that's not an honor.
Imagine like in other martial arts, someone grab you by the neck, you have to do like grab your hand and then try to split their hands. Imagine if you have your poke their eye
Ah, okay,
or kick their balls, it's done. It's
okay,
automatic. They're gonna be removing their because they're gonna be in pain.
yeah, actually,
Have you practiced any martial arts?
no,
Nothing.
no. All I've been like for self defense though. I remember back in when we were in third grade.
Okay, what
We
did you do?
were 9 years old. Yeah, 9 years old. My my dad's been bringing home um safety shoes. Not really safety shoes, but it's
Yeah,
like
like
steel toes.
steel toed boots or something.
So it's not boots, just
Oh, just shoes.
low cut. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's what I've been using for school. So for everybody there who's wondering why we use leather shoes for school, it's because we have uniforms back in the Philippines.
Oh
So
yeah, here there's no
yes,
uniform. How about with private school? There is,
that I
right?
don't know.
I think they do have uniforms in
Yeah,
private
but
school.
yeah, even public school has their own uniforms back in the Philippines.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. So
Even elementary,
yeah,
they have uniforms.
yeah. So I wore still steel toe shoes. So every time somebody like tries to mess with me, I kick their shin with
Oh,
the
that
the
hurts.
steel end.
Like, don't we have a schoolmate or a classmate
That
like within the same year that did taekwondo? For
mm,
some, or maybe it's just you or
Aikido, I think.
someone. No, not aikido. Because I remember someone is trying to kick, those metal poles in between the hallways, like the outdoor
Okay.
hallways. Like someone was trying. Maybe it's you,
Me?
or
No.
yeah, with their steel-toed shoes. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
someone was
That
trying to
might be
kick
me.
those.
But not with my
Because
shin.
no, not with your shin, but with
Yeah.
your shoes. Like I'm not sure if it's you or someone else, but I kind of I can remember something like they practice taekwondo, and they said something that
No,
they
that's
have
not me.
like metal shins because they practice taekwondo. I can't remember who.
I don't know.
No,
No, I can't recall anybody doing
I can't
that.
even remember if that's high school or
I'm thinking if you can't remember who it is, it's probably you.
no, no.
No, okay, okay.
There's just a bunch of us that's been kicking the metal pole,
Nah,
the
never
metal
did that.
post. No.
Never did that. You know the MMA fighter, Tony Ferguson?
Yeah.
You've seen his clips while training.
No. Why? What happened?
He's doing crazy stuff while training. He's one is he's been kicking like metal poles, like
Okay.
really hard with
With the
full
shin.
contact. Yeah, that's how crazy he is. And then the last time he lost, the last time he fought and then lost, he was he has oh no, he's been knocked out, but
Okay.
he's been wobbly and then he won't fall down.
Oh, really? He's that
Yeah.
tough, eh? Tough as nails.
But he's I don't know. I think he probably has CTE. Wouldn't be surprised.
Eh, what do you mean CT?
CTE.
CTE.
Yes.
What's that?
It's it's like I'm not sure I might butcher this, but it's pretty much like you're losing your brain because of a bunch of concussions
Oh,
just
okay.
accumulating on top of each other.
Yeah.
Pretty much like that. Where I think you know how
He's older now, right? He's a
yeah,
lot
that
older
too.
compared
He's
to other
way past his prime,
fighters. Yeah.
and then everybody's caught up to him. And you know when boxers by the end of their career they become punch drunk, whereas they slur their words.
Tyson.
Tyson's still pretty good compared to others. He
He's
hasn't shown signs,
okay.
but yeah, there's
But that came from boxing, right? How he talks right now, or does he have a lisp?
I don't
No,
think
no, that's
so.
not that's not just lisp. That's something
No,
else
he's
too.
been like that.
Really?
Yeah, since the beginning, I think. He hasn't shown signs of brain damage yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Despite all the hits that he's taken, like I think Pacquiao did. I think his speech is really good. Well, if he speaks in Tagalog, not in English,
Yeah.
his
I
English
think
pretty
yeah, he's
bad.
not showing signs of CTE.
Yeah, he's solid too.
And apparently it's worse with boxing than MMA.
Oh, because it's all hits in the head, right?
Not just
'Cause
that.
that's the only way you can. Well, that's not the only way you can win, but like everyone's aiming for that knockout punch,
No.
especially in the head.
Because if you fall down, if you get even if you're knocked out, once you fall you can still like regain consciousness.
Okay.
It's just the 10 count rule. That's worse than being knocked out and then fight's done.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Or a TKO.
Mm,
It's easier to spot a TKO in MMA than in boxing.
yeah.
I don't really follow that much sports. If I follow one, it's gonna be MMA just cause of my YouTube algo. I follow this channel where they do lists. Top
Like top
10,
tens,
yeah, top 10 this, top 10 that, top 10 times there was a
the
like
best knockout or
top
best.
10 legendary bad performances. Not they don't even show the clips. It's mostly like commentary on what happened, the story behind this scene,
Okay, just
things like
boxing
that.
or both.
No, I
Probably both.
mean MMA.
MMA.
I
Okay.
don't follow boxing that much.
Mm.
I don't feel like there's good competition there. It's mostly prize fights, and you don't get to see the best fight the best.
I heard that in Inoue,
Ah,
Inoue,
yeah,
he's Japanese, right?
yeah.
Cause he has the same name as that girl from Bleach, Inoue. That
What's
girl that
his
has the hairpin shields and
yeah? What's his
everything.
last name? I can't remember his
Inoue
last name.
Nagoya. No, not Nagoya. But yeah,
Why
it
not say
like
Nagasaki?
like
I
generic.
can't remember his. I
But
think Inoue
apparently
is his
he's
last
good.
name. Yeah, the
Yeah,
monster.
yeah, I think that's what he's
Yeah,
called for, like the monster.
I don't know if it's Kaibutsu or Bakemono.
Is that the
That's
translation of
that's
monster?
Japanese. I forgot which Kaibutsu or Bakemono.
How come there's two? The
Depends
other
on
one's
how
more
you use it,
respectful. Oh, okay.
I think. Or the other one's more of a mythical monster. Then the other one's like a literal monster.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
prefer to be called like a mythical
Mythical?
monster,
Yeah.
because that transcends of a normal monster, right? It's like a legendary monster.
What if you're a legendarily ugly monster though? Or what if you're a monster which is legendarily known for being
Yeah, for being
weak?
ugly.
Yeah,
Oh,
or for being weak or being such a sucky monster. That's how you're legendarily known.
I think that's gonna be like a meme legend, but
Right? Or
I
what
don't
if
know.
you're the monster that's legendarily known to be
A funny,
like
like just
coming
looks like
out
a
of
funny.
toilets or something like that?
There's something. No, that's from a jar, or like from Shake Rattle and Roll.
No,
That
that's from the
monster from a
toilet. That's from
jar.
the toilet.
No,
Like the
the
small
halimaw na sa banga.
ah oh yeah, because there was a scene where that monster showed up outside from a toilet.
Is like, you know what? I've been traumatized because of that scene of that. Because remember, I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah,
Like at my place in the Philippines in Cavite,
you got
we
lots
have that
of
same jar. Well, not exactly the same, but
ah.
looks like the same one. I'm always scared of
Is
that
it
jar.
that's the clay jar, right?
Yeah, it's a
Like
clay jar.
the one in the movie.
Yeah, it's not like a
Okay.
China
It's
vase.
not a China vase.
It's like
Okay.
those the one where we put water, like the natives, they put
Yeah.
water there. It's like a water jar.
Still water.
Yeah,
Uh,
for drinking. I've been telling my mom to
to
move
get
off
rid of
that to
it.
get rid of it, cause I'm scared. Like growing up, and then
Yeah.
when you entered, cause like, we have two access, right? The front door, which that's the garage, and then
Yeah.
there's a side door that
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
go around.
Yeah.
That's why I always take the side door because that jar is in the front door. And well,
Might
most of the
caught up
time
there.
that's locked too.
Yeah.
But I hate that jar. Like
That movie.
whenever I accidentally sleep on the, cause that's where the living room is,
Yeah. 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 I
right?
remember.
Whenever I accidentally sleep there, I always look at that jar. The first thing I do when I wake up, I look at the jar, and I go to my
Mm.
room. I
Okay.
hate it.
Do you miss your childhood home?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still. I don't. Did I mention that in the previous episode? Maybe not. But I always tell other people that I kind of feel bad that my parents have to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we need money to sell it. It's just because no one lives there anymore. I
And
have a relative.
practicality too, just to like maintain it,
Yeah,
right?
well, they sold it at the wrong time. If they waited for a few more years, they would have made a lot more money selling it.
Because who would have known? Who would have predicted
Well,
that it's gonna boom like that, though?
when they sold it, it's not the best time to sell anyways. I think they know it.
Mm,
It's just they just wanna get rid of it because no one's living in there.
and perhaps they were like the purpose of it is to get rid of it and not to get money. So at that
Yeah.
point, that's the most
Oh,
they
because
went for
no,
convenience instead of
the financial benefit. I
yes.
think the maybe one of the factor is it's my dad's cousin, or it's a relative that actually bought the house.
Mm,
So
see,
maybe that's it.
yeah. They helped, and then at the same time they got rid of their like baggage.
True. And they
So,
sold the apartment too, because there's a that's our apartment beside it.
okay,
But yeah, like I said, they sold it in the wrong time. But like you said, who
yeah.
would have known?
Who would have known? And like for them, as you said, they don't need the money.
Yeah,
For them, they just wanna
get rid of
have
it.
one thing. Oh,
Like one less thing to worry about.
yes. And yeah, it's just I don't know if it's a privilege or not privilege. I wouldn't say that. Um, I don't know how would that feel because we're
Yeah,
here
do you
now.
still have your house?
Yeah,
Really? Who's
but
staying there?
they're like
A
our
family member?
nanny.
Like relatives? Oh, just your nanny?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
who's your nanny taking care of? Just the
The
house.
house.
So whenever you go home, you still stay there.
Yeah, but then there's talks of it getting sold. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it.
Yeah.
Practically, sure, why not?
Because it's not yours.
Yes, and like the area is turning bad now.
Really.
Yeah,
I can see it. Like my area, it's. Do you think, like the way you remember my area, was it a good area?
it's not as bad as ours.
Before? No,
Or
before.
yeah,
No, your area before is good.
it's
Because remember our area, once you go in there, like once you go past my house and then maybe three or four houses down, it's all apartments. That's why there's so many people in such a small area, in a small street.
mm, ours is turning bad in a way that because yours is a gated subdivision.
No.
No, it's a subdivision.
If you go further down, that's the Camellia. Because us, we're not considered Camellia.
Oh, okay.
Like we're Jim Davis. That's the gated one. That's the
Okay,
better
gotcha,
area,
gotcha. Oh,
closer
okay.
to the court, the basketball court.
Okay.
But mine, it's closer to the exit, like it's not a main road, but that's where the jeep and the tricycle pass by.
Ah,
And usually, you would go there at that edge or that main road.
okay. Um, I like your area better. I don't know. I just like to be closer to other houses than
Oh.
Cause we had some neighbors,
Yeah.
but our
But you
front
have
was
to
like
go
a
in,
vacant
right?
lot,
Yeah.
and then past us was like a creek or a river.
Yeah, that's right.
And now there's somebody who's using the bridge. Cause
There's that big lot there in front of your house or
yes,
around there. What happened
my
to that?
my my dad's best friend owns that. Now
Even
there's a
before?
yeah,
Okay.
there's a house built
Just a
on
house?
there
That's a
now.
huge lot.
Yes. Oh no, I think he's using it as a parking lot. That's the wall to his house.
Oh, okay.
He built a big house
Yeah.
there.
Because I have fond memories of that lot. I can't remember who I was
Yeah,
teaching.
cause that's where we pee
Oh,
when
no,
we
no.
drink.
Plus, I remember,
That's where you guys park.
yeah, I remember teaching someone how to drive there. We were just driving around. Can
In our
remember who
area?
in that small piece of land.
Okay.
Yeah, or maybe I'm the one practicing
Okay.
without my license. Can't remember, but something like that. Because I remember we uh we stole. Well, not it's not it's
Stole.
not stealing. Because
Yeah.
we borrowed Tanny's truck, like their family's truck.
Yeah.
Were you there that time? Maybe
I
not.
don't
I don't
think
because
so.
it's. I think we went to your place.
I can't
It
remember.
was in the middle of the night, and it's a truck, right? So we have to push it outside of their house, out to the
Oh,
basketball court.
I
Were
think I
you
kind
there?
of remember this. You didn't. That's some other. You went some other place,
Oh, okay,
not
that
our
your
place.
place.
Yeah.
Can't remember who drove. Probably me.
Oh, for sure.
I
It's
don't
gonna
have
be
license
you.
that time.
See,
I remember we went to 7-Eleven.
this guy's a snitch. Keeps on snitching on himself.
But this is in the Philippines. So this is just like story for
They can
youth.
get away.
Everyone does this,
And
right?
statute of limitations, we're probably past it.
Yeah.
So
And plus
yeah.
I'm Canadian I'm
Yep.
Canadian now. Filipino officials, you can't touch me.
I think we should check if they can extradite you. That small of an
well,
offense,
they
you get extradited.
well, what's the crime? Driving
Uh
without license
yeah.
or I guess that's it cuz
Like for the penalty that you're gonna pay, they spent more to get you back there.
for such a small
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's so many people driving without license there. Do you need a license when you're driving a scooter? I know e-bike you
Yeah.
don't,
E-bike, no.
but
Scooter,
scooters,
yes. It's still considered as a motorbike.
a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of driving scooters. I
I'm
don't know.
not a, I'm not a fan of driving. Period.
If-
Last time we went back, I tried to like take videos of when I'm in the car. Just wanted to take videos of how much motorcycles there are. We're not at the level of Vietnam or
Thailand.
Thailand yet.
How about Taiwan? Is it bad there? I've never been there.
Taiwan, it's
Well, I've
not too
never been.
bad. It's not too bad.
Okay.
I think
Because I have
they're.
a feeling like Philippines and Taiwan are kind of similar.
Oh no,
No, are they
no.
more progressive or progress?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'd say so. They don't. They don't. Um, like here where motorcycles, they still they still get treated as a car. They
Yeah.
don't go through
Like the
the
sides
middle.
in middle of
Yes.
the vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think Thailand, Vietnam, I think they don't have much cars there compared to motorcycles. But regardless, they like in a lane there's gonna be uh motorbikes like moving beside each other.
Okay.
So that's pretty much the same with the
Yeah.
Philippines. So it's just too much. I think it blew up during the pandemic too, or
Was it
right after
worse?
when it was going down. Cause everybody, it's so convenient now though. There's if you want something delivered, there's a lot of
Yeah.
riders, lots of food options,
Food
lot of app
Panda,
options. Yeah, but
Grab.
yes, but like even courier services,
That's right.
but there's too much
Too
right
much
now.
now.
Yes, and
Are they regulated too?
they are.
I know the company, the Grab, the Food Panda, they're regulated, but the drivers Are they actually regulated?
Yeah.
What do
They still
they?
have their license.
Oh, okay.
They still have to have their professional license.
But how easy is it to? Well, the problem too is in the Philippines. I'm not sure how strict LTO, like Land Transportation Office.
Yeah.
I don't know how strict they are now because I remember back in the days when I got my driver's license, I
Yeah.
didn't actually do any written well, I did the written exam.
The written exams
There's
rigged.
pencil marked there
Yeah.
already. I feel so stupid when I was doing that.
Yeah.
And then there's supposed to be a road test on the same day,
Yep.
but you don't have to do that anymore if you pay.
It's either you can pay via fixer, or you they're going to ask you if you have a car. If you have a car, you're exempt from doing the road test.
Really?
Yes.
So I'm not sure which route I took because we did have a vehicle, but it's that's why sometimes when I drive there,
Yeah.
when I'm visiting Philippines, there's a lot of common sense driving that's
It goes
like
out the
yeah,
window.
like no one's doing. Like there's this I remember in Manila, close to my wife's place. It's such a small intersection, and you got this 18-wheeler truck in the middle of the intersection. Like, why did you have to go in the first place? You should have just stayed behind
Yeah.
before the intersection. So now everyone's stuck because of you. You know
Mm-hmm.
that there's no way you can go through. Like, I think that's the problem. Like a lot of people are driving. They do have a license, but do they know the traffic rules
A lot
and
of
regulations?
people, a lot of people who have licenses don't deserve their license.
Yeah. What is it? Like it's
Yes.
a driver's license is a privilege, right? It's not a right. Am I correct?
Should be.
Am I correct? Is that what the saying is?
Mm,
But yeah,
I'd
something
say
like that
so. It's a privilege that you
that you can have
deserve if you understand
driving.
driving. Yeah, common sense goes out the window if you're gonna be driving in the Philippines. Like right of way does not exist. Right of way is whoever gets their
Who gets there faster?
gets their front bumper first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The moment you turn on that turn signal, there's no way you're gonna be able to turn.
So I don't drive when I visit there.
I
It's too
still like
much
to drive.
stress.
I just like the freedom.
Yeah.
It's chaotic, it's stressful, but I just like that freedom. And I don't know, for some reason I get motion sickness if I don't drive.
Uh,
If I use the
what's more freer than this when you're in a car? Can you do this when you're in a car?
I
If
don't
you're
know,
driving,
I just like to drive.
you just wanna be in control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like driving in general. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like did you see the partial solar eclipse?
I
That's why.
did not
'Cause you were working, right?
care. No, I had a coworker. He had like an extra pair of those. He asked me, "Oh, do you wanna go out see see the see the eclipse?" I was just, nah, not really. And then I was kind of messing with him.
Yeah.
He said, "No, really, I have an extra pair of glasses if you want to." Nah, I got a job to do. I was just
Are you trying to
messing,
imply that
and then I realized that's probably how he took it.
yeah.
So
Puti?
yeah,
Because it sounds like that's what you're
yeah.
implying. No, we should be working
Now
instead
that,
of
but
looking.
I laughed right after
Yeah.
just to imply, because
Oh, okay.
I hate
Also, you realized it right away.
I hate say no. I didn't realize it right away, but
Oh,
I
okay.
laughed just to show that I was kidding.
Joking. Yeah.
I was kidding that I was hardworking,
Yeah.
even though I really am. I don't say it. I just show it to them, and after I don't know how he took it, but he just said that, and then I realized,
What a
uh,
tryhard.
what an asshole. Anyways, so I just hate. I don't work hard to be hardworking. I work hard just to just to not give them any ammo on me.
Oh, okay.
I don't want anybody to say. I'd rather have them like say something about me working too much than me working too little.
Word. Look at this guy.
That's how
Employee
I
of the
think
month.
about it.
Like, do you guys have something like that?
No, I
Employee of the
wouldn't.
month,
I
employee of
wouldn't
the
care
year.
about it. All I want is to um is for them to not bug me.
Okay.
I got pissed one time.
What
Like
happened?
somebody told me about he was just joking around. Just told me about me not working. Like me cuz he caught me talking with a coworker. And then he was about to like get his own order.
Okay.
And then he said, "Oh, oh look, I'm doing Edmond's job again." And I said, "Yeah, go and go have it posted on a bulletin or something. What do you want? Cookies?"
So what did he say?
No, he just laughed. And then
Older?
a bit older,
Oh, okay.
middle aged. I just don't like it when really I'm working like a horse right now. You still have something to say.
Are you close with that guy
It's
or
we're all right.
okay?
I Here's the thing with I hate it too when they joke around and then they're gonna say I'm kidding, as if that exonerates you from what you said.
We don't usually say that phrase. Jokes are half meant here in Canada.
Still,
Eh?
I
It's not as common as in the Philippines,
no, I don't think so.
right? Jokes are half
No,
meant.
they don't have. I don't know.
I think they know about. I think I used that before.
Yeah, I think they know it
Yeah.
already, but they don't use it as an
Yeah.
excuse.
It's not as common.
I was having a bad day. He told me,
That's
"Oh,
the worst. Having a bad
no,
day
I'm
and then
all right with
someone.
jokes. I'm all right with jokes. That's just don't joke with. Just
Yeah,
don't mess around with my work
yeah,
ethic."
your work ethics.
Yeah, I'm down for jokes, and at least make it funny.
Okay.
So one
True.
time he was just messing with me, right? He told me, "Oh, he felt like I didn't take the joke properly, or I took it seriously."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, sorry for messing with you. Are you having a bad day? I won't bug you anymore. I'm sorry about that." It's all right. Just make it funny. Give me something to work with. That's what I told him.
You
Cause
know what? Like
yeah.
jokes like that, related to how you work. I think in general it's gonna be hard, especially if there's a lot of people around you, because they might
Mm,
take it the wrong way. Like other people might think that it's not a joke. So why
when
would you say something like that, right?
yeah, I just hate it when people say I'm kidding, as if that excuses what you've said. And then he was telling me to like grow thicker skin. I told him, why don't you be less of an asshole then?
I
Because I
don't.
was really having
You
a
know,
bad
I
day.
wouldn't mind if someone tells me, "Oh, Jan, are you working hard or hardly working?" I don't mind that because
Yeah.
it's kind of like a common thing to say at work.
The timing of it. I'd
Yeah,
say
the
the timing
timing
of it.
too.
Yeah.
But whenever someone say that to me, I don't feel offended for some reason. But if they use other terms to describe
Yeah.
how I work, or if I'm just dilly dallying at work,
Yeah.
just not doing anything, like that can be offensive, especially in front of other people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
I
the
talked to
worst.
somebody about it too. He's pretty nice, but he's
Wrong place at the wrong time.
he's got this tendency to be like be passive aggressive. I told him, "Don't make fun of me when there's customers. And then if you see that I took it I didn't take it lightly,
Yeah.
you're going to be overcompensating later."
And
Like if
that
you're going to
customer's not there anymore.
yeah, if you're going to be overcompensating, don't do it in the first place. If you're going to
Stick to
feel
it.
guilty with it, don't do it in the first place. Or be like that when there's nobody else
Yeah. Just
around.
the two of you.
Yeah, because it's just the two of us. You're super nice, but then you're gonna use me to be the butt of your joke.
Yeah.
Use me as a butt of your joke, even if it's just us. Don't do it in front of Don't do it in front
from
of
other people,
other
like a
people,
crowd, an
or
audience, right?
yeah, because I've been holding myself back
Yeah.
there. There's this one guy. He was, of course, compared to them, they got the girthier meat, right? I wouldn't be like, oh, I got a bigger dick than you. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that. We know what's true. So he's talking about,
Like once they start saying those shit, it's
yeah,
gonna be hard to do a comeback.
yeah. But then I got him one time. He was telling me that he was messing with my height.
Yeah.
But we're like, he's like some
Like one
centimeter,
inch.
not even.
Oh.
So that I told him, oh, so you're really proud of that, and that some you're really proud of that some centimeters you have on me, hey? Not just that, I got. It's not height that I'm just proud of over you. Then I told him,
Yeah.
why are you talking about your flesh covered catheter? That's the only use for your dick, anyways. You just pee with it. You don't have any use for it right now.
Good comeback. You know what? Like
He didn't
where?
get it though.
Oh, he didn't. Oh,
The
really?
audience got it, but him
Oh,
didn't.
maybe he doesn't know what a
Yeah,
catheter means.
yeah.
You know, like warehouse humor is different from other workplace.
It's always busting, ball busting,
Yeah,
pretty much.
I remember because I worked in the warehouse too before, right? In
Yeah,
Cabela, so I kind of know how it goes,
yeah.
and it's different from other workplace.
They can't get me anymore. Every time they try to get me, I turn it around on them. I've accepted my role there as like the little brother. That's the only thing that I get ticked with if they're talking about me not working. Cause
Oh,
I
but
know
other than that, you're okay with.
it's so false. I get them messing, like say I'm gonna ship out, I need like 7 of this item.
Yeah,
Shipped out 10, or I shipped out 4, short shipped or overshipped.
yeah,
They're gonna be messing with me. That I'm okay with, cause I was wrong
yeah.
there. And I'm just gonna say, oh, if it gets past, I can only count fives. If they don't do it by multiples of fives, I'm gonna mess it up. That's
Oh,
what I
okay,
tell
that's what
them.
you said.
Yeah. So, and then especially with older white dudes, I just joke around being gay. They get creeped out. They
Yeah,
walk away.
yeah, yeah. They don't want to talk to
Yeah.
you anymore.
Because for me, nothing's gayer than being scared of being
Yeah,
gay.
because it's hard. Like, so when was that? Oh no, I saw
Yeah.
this online. I think he's starting a fight, and then the other guy that he's fighting with
Yeah.
started to pull his pants down, and then
Yeah,
that's it.
that's an old clip, right?
Yeah, it's an old clip. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's a skit, but yeah, it works. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work,
Yeah.
100%. Who would?
Unless there's a gun.
Yeah,
They just pull it out.
yeah,
I just I've been into like a bunch of bluff offs. I'm gonna play gay, and then the guy I'm messing with is gonna I'm gonna tell him, if I kiss you now, I won't feel anything. But you're scared that you might feel something, and you're gonna be scared that you'll be
gay too.
like glad about it. And then he's gonna say, "Oh, go ahead, kiss me." And then I bring my face like real close.
Yeah,
They
and they're
back
gonna
off.
back off.
Yeah. Good thing I haven't lost that yet. Every encounter I did that, I've won.
Oh, like imagine if they kiss you back
Yeah.
and put some tongue in it too.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about what my wife will think.
Will you tell your wife?
You know what?
I've kissed a man.
No,
I've kissed a
no,
guy.
I tell her a guy kissed me. At least I'm the
Yeah.
victim.
Well, aren't you the one that's instigating that shit?
Still,
So you're the one that kissed the guy.
I
He
did.
just reciprocated.
Still, I didn't peck. It wasn't me who pecked.
That can be a discussion with your
Yeah.
wife.
A discussion I've had with my wife before is, regardless if you're bottom or top,
Yeah.
you're gay.
Yeah, cause you it's a dance, right? Takes two to tango.
I guess,
So
but
you're
I was telling her, top is less gay,
it is, yeah, it is less gay.
right? You can still turn back if you're top. You're the
Yeah.
penetrator. And like her concept of gay is Um, not like the old, like the Filipino concept, like the
Oh, that's her
conservative.
con. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Whereas, remember when we talked about like gays going after straights,
Yeah. And they use
unlike
their
here.
financial means to get the guys.
Yes. Like I know some, they're not really friends, acquaintances, but they're nice.
Yeah.
I just hope like for their sake they find somebody who are like them instead of them going for the straight guys. Just
Are
for
they
them to be
here?
happy. Not here in the
Still in the
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah, just for them to be happy, you know? Cuz I there's just this cynicism of their relationships if they're going to go after straight guys.
Yeah, it's not gonna work
Yeah.
unless, for some reason, the the guy in the relationship found his his sexuality that he's not really a guy.
That's the
It's like
thing.
a late bloomer.
That's only one of 10. Only one of 10 guys who
Like
go.
what's the statistic?
There's no statistic.
There's no
That's just what I feel.
statistics, right?
It's just what I feel.
But
It's highly unlikely.
do you believe that it can be hereditary? Cuz
I haven't.
how come there are families that they have kids and for example two of the sons are gay, right?
This is basically a nature versus nurture thing. Is it your surroundings that turn you that, or is it like baked in you?
Yeah. That I have a feeling that it can be hereditary.
You think so?
I think so.
Speaking of, I feel like I'm copping out from this discussion,
Yeah, I think we should do.
but
I'm
I
not
just
really
don't
that
know
comparable
much,
to you.
and I wouldn't. When
Oh.
you've heard of guys that turn gay because they have this childhood trauma or something. I
Oh, like
don't
an abuse,
like
sexual
something,
abuse
yeah.
from an uncle or
But then I'm not sure about the gays that I know if they went through that or they were just like that ever since. So I
yeah,
wouldn't want to put him. I wouldn't put it on them that something that horrible happened to them.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I've heard of something too where memory gets passed down hereditary. That's not as smooth as a transition. I tap out.
Yeah. Okay, next subject.
Yeah, I
Let's move
tap out.
on. Well, cause you started with the kissing and
Yeah,
you're taunting your coworkers.
I'm not making fun of gays. I'm making fun of ultra macho guys. That's what I'm making fun of. Yeah, but yeah, I've heard where um memory getting passed down hereditarily. I don't know the studies.
Bad memory or good
Any
memory? What do
like
you mean with
experiences you,
experiences by your parents or your
by your ancestors or whatever.
ancestors?
You've heard of people claiming they were reincarnations,
Yeah.
right?
Do you
So
believe in reincarnation?
if I do, I I hope not. I don't
Okay.
know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe in it or not. All I know is if it's true, I hope I don't get reincarnated because I think this is with Hinduism wherein you can get reincarnated to anything, not just a
A
human.
human.
Yeah, so I'd hate that.
You don't want to be reincarnated as a rock.
I
That's
I don't
soft.
think if it includes
Like non-living things.
non
I
living
think with
things.
Hinduism, I think they said it can be non-living things too.
Yeah, that sucks
Not
then.
sure.
I don't wanna be reincarnated as shit.
Yeah, that's it. Because
I
you're
don't
gonna
wanna
be
be
you're
reincarnated as
biodegrade. Well, if you think about it, if you're gonna reincarnate it as a shit, you're gonna die faster than anything else.
oh, you get
Because you're
reincarnated again?
biodegradable, right?
Oh, okay.
So you're
But
gonna be dead faster than anything else.
I don't know. I think in Hinduism, like reincarnation is like their heaven. So you get reincarnated,
Depends on how your past life is.
yes, on how you lived your life.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But let's say you get reincarnated if you lived a good life.
Yeah.
Okay? What if your reincarnated as shit. How can you live a good life
Yeah,
as
with
shit,
yeah.
right? What if you don't get reincarnated to something?
Well, well, just talking about it too. Like let's steer away from the shit conversation. Cause if you think about reincarnated,
Why? Don't get serious.
no, no, no. I
Okay,
just realized
okay,
this
okay.
because when you said that, like, it depends on your past life on
Yeah.
how well or bad you do in life.
Okay.
Imagine this: if you had a bad life,
Yeah.
so that means you're gonna have a bad life again on the afterlife, on the oh no, I'm sorry, on the next life. So it's gonna be hard to have a good. How many takes in life will you do to actually improve your uh
No.
your life?
I might be wrong, but what if you lived a bad life,
Yeah.
you won't get reincarnated. You don't get another take.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I
That
might be
makes more
wrong
sense.
though. I might
Yeah,
be
that
wrong
makes
though.
sense. That makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense. Then,
That's your like
because if
punishment.
I'm yeah, because if I'm a criminal and then let's
Yes.
say I murdered someone and then I
Yeah.
died, so I'm gonna be a criminal again in the next life. I have to
Yeah.
actually change everything.
Yeah. I might be wrong though. Like,
But that makes sense though.
yeah, brown friends, let us know more about Hinduism.
So you
So
don't actually entertain that idea of reincarnation.
I don't wanna say that. You'll never catch me saying I don't entertain this idea. Like say ghosts. I
Yeah.
don't wanna say I don't believe in ghosts because they might make me believe. I don't wanna say I don't believe in reincarnation because like big guy up
Yeah.
there might make me believe.
Oh,
Oh, he don't believe it.
you don't believe this.
So
All right.
so if it's true, I'm gonna live I'm gonna try at least to live a good life just so I don't get reincarnated as something I don't want.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you say let's not put it as a concept of Hinduism. Let's just think that
Karma. No,
you
just
get
kidding. No.
no you get if you live the good life, you get reincarnation. But then
Yeah.
you get bad luck and then you get reincarnated as something worthless. And then that's the last thing that you'll remember. That you lived a worthless
Yeah.
life because you were incarnated into something worthless.
Yeah. That sounds like a punishment.
Yes. And then you weren't able to live a good life.
Yeah.
And then you don't get reincarnated anymore. I might be
That's it.
butchering it,
Yeah.
but if that's
End of the line.
yes, yes.
Clip it.
Like your end of the line,
Yeah.
you're a what? Like a leaf? I don't want that.
Just gonna fall off the tree.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're just gonna dry and wither. But what if? No, what if? What if? The standards of your life that you live, of course, is gonna be proportioned to what you are. You get what I mean?
Okay.
Say you get
Yeah.
reincarnated as shit. And you did your purpose as shit.
Shit. Yeah.
So you lived a good life and then you get another chance at reincarnation.
Let's say if I got reincarnated as
Right?
shit and I became fertilizer and then I helped the
Yes.
crops, so now I did a good, but the problem is that's not up to me to become fertilizer though, right?
You got no
I
choice.
gotta
You're
be
gonna
I
be.
gotta be at least like horse shit. If I'm dog shit, I'm just gonna go to the landfill.
Ah,
Cause like horse shit, they're gonna be fertilizer, right?
so that's gonna be
Or
another
chicken shit.
facet. Whose shit will
Who's
you be?
yeah.
Right?
Or a human shit.
What kind of shit will you be? Then if you're human shit, you're just gonna go to the
The
sewage.
sewage and
Yeah,
get
right.
treated.
And then you don't get well. Well, that sucks. That's too
Yeah.
much caveats. I hope you don't. I hope being shit isn't part of like the reincarnation choices.
Yeah, I hope non-living things are not part of
Yeah.
the reincarnation
Yeah.
cycle. Let's just scratch that off. Let's
Living
stick to the
things.
living
Living
things.
things.
Animal,
Yeah.
human,
Yeah.
what else?
Plants.
Plants?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're gonna be a plant or a tree,
What kind of plant?
what kind of plant or tree would you wanna be?
Bamboo? No, is it bamboo? No, no. Coconut tree.
Okay, why?
Because you're useful. You got lots of uses.
All right.
You can be food.
Yeah.
Oh, You can be
coconut
food.
oil.
Yeah. Why? Have you thought of that before? What kind of plant would you wanna be?
Me, I want something that's pretty,
Okay.
like a nice looking plant.
Like what?
No, but
You got
I think I
something
would
in
prefer
mind?
to be a tree because like flowers and plants they don't last long. They're gonna wilt
Mm-hmm.
faster than trees.
Okay.
I would probably the coconut is it's a good tree.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
very useful. But what's the
Yes.
lifespan of a coconut? I
I think
would
it lasts long.
really?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't know. There's nothing there.
I think it lasts long. I think.
Okay.
I might be wrong though. But yeah, I think
Cause
it
yeah, you
lasts
can
long.
very
And
useful.
oh no, they use it as lumber too. So I don't know. No, I don't want to get chopped down.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get pissed on if you're like
I think there's more coconut death for
yeah.
I think they have the most kills compared to other trees.
What do you mean most kills? Like they've
Like the
oh
coconut death, like the when you
dying
get
from something
accidentally.
coconut
Yeah,
related.
I think I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, too bad our fact checker's not here. I think coconut has the most
Yeah,
death toll
he's in some place
or
where
murder
there's a bunch
toll.
of coconuts right now. So
Yeah, like in it's not really coconut, but you know those palm trees, cause they also
ah,
produce like a coconut shaped uh fruit. Is
okay.
coconut a fruit? It's a nut.
It's a nut. It's in the song,
Yeah,
right?
it's coconut nut
Yeah.
is but I'm not sure. I think it's possible. It has
Yeah.
the most kill streak among all the
I think
trees.
so.
We'll see. Yeah, too bad OCP's not here. He could check it.
I don't want to get reincarnated. So,
Are you scared of dying?
now yes. Before I
Yeah.
pretty much didn't care. I don't want to leave my wife and kid behind.
Mm.
Well, because if you're talking about dying or being scared of dying, me myself dying or somebody else dying or just the concept of death, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what makes life more like exciting.
Exciting.
Is like there's only a set amount of time that you're gonna stay in your vessel. Depends on whatever you believe in. That your body is just a vessel that your soul just passes through. You only have a specific time in on Earth, stuff like that.
Which
Just
you don't know. You have
which
a specific time
yes,
on Earth, but you don't know what the
how
time
long
is.
it's gonna be. It's just the time being finite. That's what makes life livable. That's what makes you strive more.
That you know that there's an end. There's an
Yes.
ending.
Yeah.
Just don't know how bad or how good
Just
it's gonna be.
imagine how sad vampires are. Just how they've shown it in Twilight. You
They have
think
they have a good life. What do you mean?
just imagine this. So they're gonna live a lifetime together, right?
Yeah.
What if in their like infinite lifetime, how many times have they fought? Bella and Edward. How many times could have they broken up already? How many times could they have divorced?
I think if your partner is also a vampire, you can just divorce them and then look for a different vampire. If you guys are not getting along, right?
Nah, if I'm a vampire, I wouldn't be looking for another vampire.
Why?
Then it's lifetime then. There's no till death do us part.
Yeah, but that way you can just if you're not getting along, if you're both vampires, you can just
Yeah.
find another vampire. Because how sad your life's gonna be if you're gonna be sticking to one vampire.
What if you find another vampire that you don't get along?
Then
Again.
rinse and repeat.
Oh, you go
Right?
back to the you play with
There's gonna
nostalgia.
be a lot of vampires in the world for sure. It's a big world out there. If I'm
I'd
gonna be a
say
vampire, I would try to beat all the vampire girls,
yeah.
and then we'll see how
Choose
it
from
goes.
there. You don't wanna
Yep.
get a mortal. You don't wanna get a mortal girl. Cause you're
Well, those are gonna be my bitches for sure.
okay.
They're not gonna be my longtime partner because they're
Are you
not.
gonna
It,
form a concubine?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
If I'm gonna be a vampire,
That's too
because
much
like
work.
my life's gonna be too boring. I think once you get to
Yeah.
that life, that forever life, that everlasting life, I think you're gonna be your mindset's gonna be different.
Okay.
You're gonna be thick-skinned. You don't have morals like I'm gonna be I'm gonna be loyal to you. I think it's just gonna be fuck this. Let's just have fun. It's gonna be
Okay.
a sad life anyway, so let's just make
You won't
do
be
whatever.
Loki if you're a vampire.
What's that?
You won't be Loki.
It depends. Cause right now,
Yeah.
I think in this if I'm a vampire in this generation,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun. Cause it's easy to blend in the crowd, with the
Okay.
nightlife now. Like a lot of people are outside.
But will you be trying to um like not to get attention? Cuz I feel like
Back like years long like
oh
when they're hunting for vampires, I'm gonna be Loki.
okay,
But
okay.
now I'm pretty sure no one would know that I'm a vampire.
Okay.
Cause it's so easy. Like I said, it's easy to blend in. There's so many weird people now. There's so many. I don't even have to change how I dress. I can be Count
Ah,
Dracula with my makeup, like those pale face, and
yeah.
I'm gonna look normal to a
Okay.
lot of people, right? And plus, I'm gonna be rich. So yeah, it's a shame if you're not gonna be a billionaire or trillionaire
Okay,
if you're a
so what
vampire.
would you rather be? An immortal vampire or a time traveler?
I want to be a time traveler,
Time traveler.
100%.
But okay, that's easy.
Yeah,
But what if you can only travel back once?
once and then get stuck there.
No, as soon as you go back,
Oh, that's my new timeline.
yes.
Am I gonna be
Still time traveler?
immortal?
No. Like instantly be immortal
Okay,
when you go
I'm
back?
still gonna be a time traveler.
Still a time traveler, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
What would you
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna write everything
Okay.
that I need to know when I time travel. Keep it in my pocket. Maybe the lottery numbers, what I'm gonna be
Okay,
investing,
okay, okay.
and then once I
That's
travel
still
back in time,
easy. That's still
yeah, that's still
easy.
easy, right?
I give you you'll be a time traveler, but you can only bring something back instead of bring something
All the
from the past
informations.
forward.
Okay. Like an item, I can only bring one item.
Anything, info,
So
item.
just one item, one
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna be harder is if you okay here. I'm gonna ask you
Okay.
this scenario. Would you wanna be immortal
Mhm.
or you're gonna be a time traveler, but as soon as you travel back in time, you don't have any memory of the future. You just know. Let's
Ah.
say right now, like in present, I wanna
Okay.
go back at this certain date because this is my favorite moment, and
But
I want to relive it, or something
okay.
like that, or
Cuz it's
I
like
want to change it, and
it's
you
like
don't know if you're able to change it or not, right?
cuz it's like the tape rewinded
Yeah,
and then you it's like a save
save
point
file. Yeah, save
and
point
then all your progress from here
is
is
deleted.
gone because you came back to
Yeah,
this point.
and
Ah,
you're
okay.
just gonna be guessing in your head.
Okay.
Do you am I gonna be able to change everything or not or no?
Because when
Maybe.
if you go back, you lose consciousness
Yeah,
of that
everything.
want to change
Yeah.
something, right? So, no, I wouldn't want that.
You
I
wouldn't want
wouldn't
that.
want that. Because I've developed this attitude where what you have or what you are or where you're in right now is an amalgamation of your choices. Choices that you should be sticking by. You were at like this
Yeah.
crossroads. You were at a fork. You were at a fork on a road in your life once, and then you chose.
You chose different, yeah.
You
The
chose a
paths.
path.
Yeah.
So, but
It's
That's
hard, right?
that's
What if
that's a
you
cop out answer.
like what if you're at your deathbed and I just want to relive my life again. If you had a good life, that's
But
the
then you're
question.
saying you lose all that
Yeah,
memory.
you're gonna lose
So
everything
what if you go
because it's
back?
gonna be too easy if you're gonna keep your memory, or
Yeah,
at least if you keep your present present mindset. Let's say
yeah,
right now, my mindset is I want to like I'm very like entrepreneurial mindset,
yeah,
and then let's say at this time, like when I'm 20 years old, I'm just fucking around
yeah,
partying. But if I go there, I kept my entrepreneurial mindset,
yeah,
I'm gonna be better in life.
yeah.
But
Of course,
yeah,
everybody's gonna go for that, right?
yeah,
That's like the basic.
yeah, it's so easy.
If
But if you
you're,
imagine that, if you're gonna go to that route, I'm just thinking now that I mentioned that, now I'm gonna skip all this partying and all the happenings, like this good memories,
mm-hmm,
right? So now you don't know what you're gonna be missing out. Because of course, yeah, you can be a
mm,
rich millionaire, but your past, you
yeah,
weren't able to meet these people, you weren't able to experience this,
yeah.
right? So it's tough. I don't know.
I feel like people who choose to do that, like have a reset, are the ones who have regrets in their
Regrets.
life. I won't say I don't have regrets in my life, but I've learned to live with my regrets.
Yeah.
I I'd rather stand by my the weight of my decisions than thinking about what could have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's that's one part of being a man, or one part of being an adult at least,
Yeah.
is to stand by your decisions.
That's true. But I remember you always say this. You always go to the path of least
Yes.
resistance, right?
That's why I don't feel
Yeah.
like I've done anything wrong,
Yeah.
because I know that if I look back, like that moment, that was the path of least resistance.
But when you look back sometimes, like
Yeah.
this is gonna be a question. There's some like me personally, like sometimes when
Yeah.
when I make choices, I think of what could have been, like what could have happened if I picked the other path, right? But for you, you
Mm-hmm.
always go with the path of least resistance.
Yes.
You know that you kind of feel bad
If I wanted,
that you weren't able to do something because you were scared, or it's just that how you
mm,
operate.
no,
You have this, so oh, okay.
no,
Because us, like that's kind of how we're operating. Me and my wife
yeah,
is we kind of want to do everything, especially now that we're younger. So at least we did it. If it's a fail or pass,
yeah.
yeah, we can tell ourselves that okay,
We tried everything.
we tried it,
Yeah,
and let's move on. Let's do something else.
that's
So
one school of thought, and I think that's a pretty common school of thought. With my thinking, I think it's more about being open to accepting what you did. I
yeah,
don't try to peek at the window that I didn't choose.
okay,
If I'm like past it already,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think
You don't
about
look
it
back.
anymore. Yeah. Or at least I tell myself at that moment that's not what I wanted. I kept track of what's important for me and I got what I want. So I could have taken back a big chunk of my money
Yeah,
that was lost for some reason. I didn't go after it
you
because
don't want the stress.
I don't want the stress. And then sometime after, there's an instance where I could have had the money. I never thought of dang, I should have chased that money.
Yeah. Until now, you never
Nope.
think of it that
Nope.
way.
Because that's what led me to here right now. And I like where I am, I'd say. If I'm going to change something, I'm not going to change something something backwards. I'm gonna change something forwards.
Forward. Yeah.
Yes.
Cause sometimes we're just it's too late. It's too late to. It's all gonna be thoughts. It's all.
Yes.
It's just gonna be reminding you of those bitter memories, right?
Yep, that too.
Unless you're in that exact moment where you're gonna be choosing, am I gonna do this or do this other way? Because I think that's the only time that you can actually do something about these choices. Is when
Yeah.
you're in that exact moment.
Yep.
But once you do it, like you said, own it up and move forward, right? Good
Yeah.
for you.
It's and
That's hard. That's hard, man. Like trust me,
it's
like it's hard.
easy to be a prisoner of the
Yeah.
moment. It's so easy to be a prisoner of the moment. Just getting stuck with where you're at right now. And
Like what do you mean easy? Because I
it's
find
easy
that
to fall into that trap of being
oh
a
okay.
prisoner of the moment.
Yeah.
It's so easy being in the cell of what's happening right now. Be it good, be it bad,
Yeah.
it's easy to fall in that trap where if you're having fun, you don't think about the
The consequences,
consequences
yeah.
tomorrow. If you're having if you're having it bad, you don't think of what could be better the next day. You just yeah,
It's all about thinking of what happened yesterday or in the past.
or right now or
Yeah.
what's in front of you. You know when you're on a high, it's so fun to stay at that
Yeah.
high. But when you're at your lowest too, it's not happy, but there's some part of you who wants to get stuck in that low. I don't know for what reason, but you feel like you want to stay there too in that
In
position.
that position. I've never been a fan of staying in the low.
Yes, but when you're there, it feels like you don't want to move. You just
Mm.
want to be there.
Oh, okay. You don't want to do
You
anything?
don't you don't want the feeling, but
Yeah.
when you're there, you want to stay there. Of
Has
course,
that
you're gonna break through about that position because you know it's miserable, right?
yeah.
And then eventually you'll find a way. But while you're there, you want to stay there.
Do you think there's any benefit of that feeling of wanting to stay there?
I don't know.
It's just like is it easier
I don't
to be
even know why why sometimes you feel like you wanna stay wallowing. I don't, but that's just what it feels like. You haven't felt that before when you were down in the dumps. I guess you bounce back pretty quick then.
yeah. You know, I'm scared because I told my wife this.
Yeah.
I've never I think I have never suffered a major blow in my life yet.
Oh,
Like
that's why you don't wanna say you haven't been in that position
yeah.
yet.
I
Okay.
think I'm gonna be I hope I'm not gonna be weak when something really bad happened.
Yes.
The the worst I think the worst thing that have happened in my life in terms of someone passing away is my grandma passed
Mm-hmm.
away 2019. And then the feeling of being helpless and feeling of being shitty as a person,
Yeah.
and then I missed that opportunity because I'm there in the Philippines, but I wasn't able to tell my cousins that I'm home already because I went straight to Caloocan.
Okay.
But if
Okay.
I told them that I'm in the Philippines already, they would have told me that my grandma's sick, and I would have rushed there and take care
Ah.
of her at her last moment. So that's the worst. I think that's the lowest of my low. And other than that,
You can't think of
I can't think
anything?
of anything else.
Yeah.
That's why I have a feeling that maybe I'm gonna be. Hopefully, I'm not gonna be emotionally weak, but there's a possibility that if something happens,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be weak.
You don't know if you've been tested yet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have much. Like my wife knows about this that I haven't I haven't got it bad yet. Yeah,
Mm.
because like that passing away of my grandma, that's inevitable.
Yeah.
We know it. We know
Yeah.
it's just a matter of when it's gonna
Yes.
happen
Yeah,
because she's on dialysis.
with death, it's just you know it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's like just when and the severity
yeah.
of it. That's what affects it. pretty much. So it's just the timing of it that differs.
Yeah.
So it's hard to.
So
But
right
yeah,
now, like that's my. I don't
it,
know yet. So when you're saying about the like staying in that low,
yeah, you have
I
you.
don't know. I've
Yeah.
Cause like, what's my low? Breaking up with a girl? Like,
That's not your load.
fuck. That's
That's
no, but
not you in the low.
yeah, like
If you do
getting
that.
what? Yeah, wasn't able to go to a big party and something like that.
Yeah.
No, like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I haven't got fired yet. I've never been in a position that
To be fired.
no, like that I have no other choice but
Mm,
to do this. You know, like I'm I think I'm really lucky.
yeah.
I'm really lucky that way. But
Mm.
like we'll see.
You
Yeah, we'll
haven't.
see when the time comes when
Yeah.
the destiny test me.
Yeah. You haven't been in a position where the only way is through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause me, like that's why I said I can just go to the gym and then I'll feel
Mm.
better
Yeah.
afterwards. Go drink, I'll feel better afterwards. I've never went to a place in my mind and physically, mentally that whatever I do,
There's
I can
nothing.
get rid of that
Yeah.
feeling. I've never felt that, or
Could
it'll
shake it
take me
off.
days
Yeah.
to go through this hump in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So usually, like just like that, the next
Mm.
day I'm better.
That's pretty good though that you don't just say, I can take anything that comes to me. That's another thing. Like acknowledging it that you haven't been tested yet. That's big. At
It's
least.
scary
Yes.
because I feel like I'm mentally weak. I think.
Think so?
Yeah, physically I'm strong. I think, but mentally I can be weak.
Like how?
I don't know because I think I don't have that mental endurance yet to actually get past to this emotional or
Mm.
mental state that can be I don't know.
You haven't done the reps yet. You
Yeah,
think?
no.
Yeah.
I've had it good and I think everyone that's around me.
Yeah.
Fuck, this episode's gonna
Yeah. Fuck.
it's too deep.
Got too deep. Got too sad.
Yeah.
Got too. Okay. It's.
Yeah,
I'm not.
let's do
I'm
some
not.
scenarios again.
I'm not gonna say that this is gonna make it a bit light. It's still pretty deep, but it can get you thinking. So we just finished watching The Chosen, right?
Yeah. Is it a good ending? I've
It's
never
not.
checked it yet.
It's not. Season 4 still ongoing,
Oh, okay.
and we know how it ends,
Yeah.
right? So, anyways, we've been promised. I don't know if it's us who's been promised, or the Jews, or just the believers
Yeah.
that Christ is gonna be back. What if they said, "Fuck this! I don't wanna be. I don't wanna save these people."
After everything that happened.
Yeah. What if? What if that happens? Or what if he came back already and then we don't believe him?
Yeah.
Because he preaches goodness. And then nobody just wants to buy into it. Because they think, oh, that guy's a phony. Which is pretty much
It's
what happened before too, right? In his time.
yeah. If that happened in our time,
Yeah.
that's just a skit. It's
Right?
staged.
And there's too much distraction too.
Yeah.
It's like if you feel like you're going through something, you can distract yourself. Whereas instead of you go through a hardship, right? Instead of going to him, go to your phone.
Yeah. Look for some motivational
Yeah, that's where you find your
yeah.
refuge. Not
Doom scrolling.
yeah. So what if he's here already, and then we just
And
don't
we're
care,
just ignoring him.
and then we won't be redeemed. Like when I thought of that, I just thought of the song. What if God was
Was one
one
of
of us?
us.
It's pretty poignant. When I've heard it before, just it's an alright song. But when you dissect the lyrics,
Well, what they say is God or Jesus
well,
is among us
yeah,
with like our family,
yeah,
our
and
friend.
you're being judged right
Yeah.
now.
It's up to you.
Yeah,
personally on how you can perceive other people, right?
Like, are you living a life worth redeeming right now? I
Yeah, I
mean,
thought you were gonna make this lighter.
I know.
it's
That's why I said
it's
it might
hard.
not be
You
lighter,
know
but
what?
it's gonna get
It's
you
hard.
thinking. That's why I'm just glad of being Catholic. So convenient. I can ask for forgiveness. But how bad Catholic are you if you've asked for forgiveness and then you do it again?
I know.
Like that forgiveness
Did you
has no
watch
point.
Don John? Is it Don John?
Is it
It's the one. It's the
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
yeah. He constantly watch porn,
Ah,
and
yeah, yeah,
then he
yeah,
keeps
yeah.
on confessing about it, like all
I I watched it, but I couldn't remember it anymore.
okay. I just watch it, and then that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah,
We keep on doing all this crazy shit, and we keep on feeling bad, asking for forgiveness,
and then you're
but
gonna
we're
do
gonna
it
end up doing it again.
all over again.
Human tendency.
Like you never learn. I think that's the original sin. Being
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say watching porn.
Nah. No, because being stupid it encompasses everything
Yeah.
already.
That's your pet peeve, right?
Yeah. Don't
Stupid
worry.
people.
I just don't judge everybody for being stupid. I judge myself for being stupid too.
Yeah, works both ways.
Yeah, I'm harsh with myself too. Don't worry. I might be a hater, but I also hate myself sometimes. Yep.
Touche.
Yep. Oh, shout out to Lando number something. I just couldn't help but laugh.
No, but appreciate your comment. Is he the first one that
I don't
commented on
appreciate
us?
the comment. I appreciate the humor in
Oh,
his comment. Like, fuck you, but you know, there's this subreddit. I don't know if it's a subreddit actually. Angry upvote.
okay.
Whereas, like dad jokes,
Yeah.
it's so lame, it's so corny, but you can't just help but
But
appreciate it.
okay.
Yeah, something that's what I felt with
Yeah, when you saw it,
when I saw the comment.
Lando.
I didn't check if it was Filipino or something.
Either way, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for actually finishing the short.
Yeah. So context, I put out a reel or a short or whatever. Put out saying so for context that passage was from I think from Akash Singh saying you'll never be cancelled by people who never subscribe to you anyways. And then
He
this
ca-
Lando guy commented, "Oh, nice. You won't be cancelled then." And at that moment we were at 47 subscribers.
yeah.
So yeah.
Woo.
Touche.
Touche,
GG.
buddy. Like I remember there's this one person that commented from my wife's video before
Okay.
because she's saying that her products are good investments. It can be a vehicle for investment for the future.
Okay.
And this guy or girl, I think it's a guy, saying that like what do you it's it the context of what do you know? Like talk to me once you have your own business like it's settled, once you have your own house, like once
Mhm.
you're better off in life.
Okay.
Like that's what he's basically saying. And then after a few years, my wife actually kept a screenshot of this, and then she posted this again, the screenshot of this person, and then she posted all these properties we have, all these items we have. So just a comeback. But I guess that's my wife's fuel. You know, like
Yeah.
these people that hates on her, which I hope that's not gonna be too much. Like hopefully it's not taking too much of the real estate in her mind,
Yeah.
because that's very
Did
toxic, right?
did the guy ever respond to her? Did she ever get the
I don't.
validation of
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think her like my wife's clients,
yeah.
they actually clapped back and they were really happy for my
They
wife.
kind of defend
So
her. Okay.
so they were defending her and celebrating the moment of this victory. I'm gonna
Okay.
call it victory. So it's a very fulfilling moment. I I've seen the her happiness when she did this.
Mm,
It might sound petty, but for some other people, but
it's fun to be petty though.
yeah.
It's fun to be petty.
So hoorah! Props to my
Being
wife.
immature, so
Yeah.
much fun. Mat- Maturity is boring.
So yeah, Lando, wait,
Touche.
wait for us, all right?
Touche.
Did you screen? I'm gonna screenshot your comment and
Yeah.
then
Touche.
like once we have our gold plaque.
Yep. So yeah, help us get there.
Yeah,
Well, I we can't say if you're having fun with our discussions, but we try.
yeah,
Try to keep it entertaining. We try to keep. We won't say that it would be always relatable,
yeah.
but at least we'll try to get you thinking. I'd say.
I hope. I hope you can finish the whole, cause one episode, the chunky parts are just everywhere. Like it's
Yeah.
just
It's
it
not.
might not be in at the start.
Yeah.
It might not be in the middle, but it's just random sections in our episode.
I've been thinking about structuring it that way, but I feel like it kind of bogs down or it kind of washes away the
I think so
authenticity.
too, cause I was
Like the
thinking,
flow.
yeah, cause sometimes when I was reviewing our episode, there's some parts, like our intro can sometimes drag,
Yeah.
and then there are
Yes.
some parts that is this gonna be interesting for other people?
Interesting enough, yeah. But
Mm,
then I like most of the time I feel like we wanna feel homey.
yeah, just gonna be we're gonna be your uh your white noise.
Yeah.
And hopefully, when you like that certain ideas, you're just gonna rewind a little bit
Yeah.
and listen back to it, and then go look for other episodes too.
Yeah. Call us Sir Yapalot.
So yeah,
Yeah. You won't we'll probably move this we'll probably move the episodes to a different platform, not YouTube anymore. It's gonna be in YapTube.
YapTube. Is there such thing?
No.
YapTube.
That bombed. I lost confidence with that joke. I
Oh,
was while I was getting out of my mouth.
no, it's not bad.
Ah, I've had better.
YapTube. Yap.
I've had
YapTube.
better. Say. Yeah, so think it was a solid ep.
It's
I didn't time it actually.
oh, I don't know what time is it
Yeah,
now.
something.
It's a serious episode, I think.
Yeah, at first I'm still having fun.
Yeah.
I was still having fun, but then
Yeah, I'm having fun
it
too,
got
and
pretty
then
heavy.
suddenly I like the vampire stuff and everything.
The
The
hypotheticals.
I like
Yeah.
hypothetical questions.
I like being in the moment though.
Yeah. Let's keep it in the moment.
Yeah.
And in that moment, that's how we felt. And that's what we want to express.
Yeah.
And we'll stick to that.
Yep.
And it feels good. I feel good.
Yeah,
I feel good, yeah.
my wife's been saying like to be more formal. I don't want to. Like
It's gonna be hard.
structure it. I
Yeah,
don't
it's gonna
want
be
to.
hard to be
Cause,
formal.
cause like her idea of the podcast that she's consumed is like mostly
Yeah.
informational.
And that's the podcast that I've been consuming.
Yeah. So her basis is that
Yeah.
like she's baffled with how we're doing it. I've
Oh.
never consumed podcasts like
Oh,
that.
okay.
I
Like,
go with well, some people that's their entertainment, right?
yeah.
But like for me, I wanna feel like I'm hanging out with the buddy, with the friends, with the guys. So that's what I want us to like
Yeah.
provide.
Like this is the environment. See,
Yeah.
it's just chilled, right? Like we
Yeah.
got yellow light. No, but I think that's gonna be nice if
Yeah.
someone can relate to what we're talking about.
Yeah, hopefully.
And comment. Fuck, come on, guys.
Yeah. If you're scared
Express your feelings.
if you're scared of being reincarnated as shit,
Yeah.
you're not alone.
Everyone's scared of shit. Fuck, we talked about a lot of shit in this episode.
Yeah.
But good shit.
good shit. I hope we provided you quality shit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's it.
that's it. Another episode with the crew of two. Oh, actually, April. That's my favorite month in
Me
terms of
too.
birthdays.
Shout out to
Cause
the April boys.
like a good chunk of our buddies, they
Yeah.
all like four of them, including Doseki, including 2X, including this guy. He is one
It's
of
my birth
those.
month.
So
It's my birth month, bitches.
happy birthday, Tani. Happy birthday, Alvin.
Alvin,
Not gonna
happy
greet you
birth.
yet.
Okay.
Happy birthday to
Advance happy
uh
birthday to Bure.
no advances.
Okay.
The ones who had theirs. Like some of our high school friends too. Reached out to me. New mom Kim. Happy birthday,
Shout out. Happy birthday.
belated.
Nicole. Happy birthday,
Nicole.
Nicole.
Yeah, she reached out too. She watched one of our shorts. She said,
Okay.
um,
Yeah, she messaged you?
yeah, like
How
what's
come you guys are not messaging me?
because I posted it directly on my story. It's on
Ah,
IG.
okay.
You're mostly on Facebook. That's why.
Alright, okay.
So
I have IG
she
too,
just
but I
you don't
don't
use it.
I don't use it.
Yeah. So
Jun Jun
she asked
Jun.
me what's happening
Okay.
here. She didn't understand it at first. So
Okay.
anyways, yeah. Not new mom, old mom Tina. Happy birthday to you
Yeah, happy
too.
birthday to you. So
Yeah.
many April April
Speaking of
babies.
just birthdays, April's the best.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe this shout out put it in the intro.
Probably.
Yeah, we should. Okay.
Yeah. Oh
And then cut this.
no! I won't put it in the intro. Listen to the whole ep.
Oh, okay, true.
Listen to the whole ep.
That's gonna be a short.
Yeah. And my sister too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so when's her birthday?
April 10.
April 10?
She's gonna
There's
be.
so many like the twins,
Mm-hmm.
Mark, like
No
Heidi's baby brother,
Even
Yeah.
him, that I didn't know.
Ian.
No.
You know Ian, her cousin.
Yeah.
Cha.
Yeah.
Cha is April 2. Shout out to Cha. Take
Yeah.
care. Enjoy Philippines.
Shouts. Yep.
Fuck, there's so many April.
Especially in the Philippines where it's pretty much springtime's pretty much like summer there. There's no
Yeah.
springtime there. Now here it's springtime, so it's like everything's on the up and up. So good season. Good
Yeah.
season. Anyways, just another episode with a crew of two. No OCP.
Next week he'll be
in
back.
Oahu.
Yeah, having the time of his life.
Hawaii, planting seeds, probably.
Smelling and tasting the pineapple juices. If you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
And
That's
yeah,
it.
that's it for another episode of the
Twice the D
podcast.
podcast.
Thank you for
Pearly
listening.
shell.